All right, here is some lemon zest. This is an entire lemon that I zested. I'm adding this in with my potato. I wedged this potato. It's 1 large russet potato. This is 1/2 a tablespoon of olive oil. And we're just getting ready to roast these potato wedges. And I showed you those herbs as I was putting them in. We put 1 teaspoon each of these herbs. Oh, the smell of lemon zest. It already smells so good. This is a wonderfully healthy meal I'm preparing. And there are several steps. So the first thing we're gonna do is roast these potatoes with these herbs, and while these are roasting, we'll work on our next step. So these are going in for 20 minutes. Okay, this is 1 bag of broccoli that I cut into some smaller florets, and then some garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas. I washed these, and I'm adding that to our bowl, and we're gonna create a really nice sauce to cover this with before we roast these. So we're gonna start with some sriracha. We're going to use 2 teaspoons right here. Here's our teaspoon of sriracha. Now, if you haven't heard of harissa, it's a Mediterranean spice, but it is hard to find. So we learned that you can use sriracha and cumin powder to make harissa. So that is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I went to 3 different stores today.
Trying to find that. Yes, and here we have the cumin. And we need about a teaspoon of this. I know about what we need, so I'm just gonna, if you wanna measure it exactly, you do that. But that's about a teaspoon there. And then we're gonna use another 1/2 a tablespoon of our olive oil. Right in there. Oh, the smell of these spices. And now we're gonna sweeten this up with some delicious maple syrup.
Now that's a surprise.
Yeah. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Just like that. There we go. Doesn't have to be exact. You could go a little more, a little less, depending on what you like. And I'm just gonna give this a stir. Probably not the best thing to stir with, but it's okay because this is very easy to mix.
I know we're gonna get some comments about that. That's too big.
Where is your
I can't even see it. It's so big I can't even see the sauce anymore.
Where's your whisk? Hey, I did make a mess, didn't I? But it's just going right in here now, so that's what we want. Look at that. Smells so good. I'm just gonna mix this all around so everything is nice and coated with our sauce. And just to bring out some of these flavors, we're gonna add just a bit of salt. This is Celtic sea salt. I think this is my favorite salt, even though my husband prefers the Himalayan pink salt. I am a big fan of the Celtic sea salt. So that is what I'm using for this. Okay, that is nice and stirred. So in just a minute, we're gonna add this to our tray with our potatoes. Okay, as you can see, I pushed those potatoes over to one side, and I'm gonna add all of these veggies and chickpeas to this side of our pan, and just push these down so they have room. These potatoes have been roasting for about 20 minutes and they need more time, but now we're gonna add these yummy veggies over here, and we're gonna put this in for another 20 minutes and roast. And while this is in there, we're gonna make some delicious sauce. Okay, here we have a grated cucumber. This is an English cucumber. It was a really big one, so I grated about 1/3 of it. Now and the juice is in there, as you can see, it's really juicy. We're gonna add this Greek yogurt, 1 cup of this Greek yogurt. This is the low-fat version. You can use whole milk, non-fat, whatever you prefer. I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of dill. I chopped this up. I know this is a delicious, oh, Alexa, stop. Delicious Mediterranean dip we're making here. And I'm just gonna give this a mix before we add our next ingredient. There we go. Okay, so that zested lemon that I showed you earlier, I also juiced that lemon, and I have the juice right here. This is about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, but it was pretty much that entire medium-sized lemon that is going in here. I'm gonna give this a nice mix, and then we're gonna add some garlic. I have 1 clove of garlic already in my press, ready to go. So I'm just gonna squeeze that right in there. Fresh garlic. I am going all out, you guys. Mediterranean is my favorite cuisine, and I'm not cutting any corners with this meal. And you can absolutely cut corners, but I'm gonna add some salt and pepper now. Just a few turns of this, whatever you prefer, whatever tastes good to you. And that is all we have to do to make this sauce. It is ready to go, and doesn't it look yummy? I keep calling it a sauce. It is like a sauce or a dip. This is gonna be the base of these Mediterranean bowls we're making. So now we're all ready to put our bowls together. Okay, here it is, our roasted veggies. They smell incredible. I'm going to build a bowl. So here's a scoop of tzatziki that we just made. And I'm going to add some veggies to this bowl. Just pouring those chickpeas in there, a few potatoes. These roasted potatoes that smell so good. Look at that. Okay, I have some sliced almonds here. These are already dry roasted, so it made my job easy. If you don't have these, you could just stick some almonds in the roaster for the last 5 minutes or so, and you'd have your roasted ones, or almonds ready to go. Here's a few grape tomatoes I'm adding. And there, voila, this is small, but I just wanted to sample it for now. But look at that. Oh, the smell. I am in Mediterranean heaven, and I haven't even tasted it yet. But here we go. Digging right in. It's so good. So healthy. Makes my heart happy, my mouth happy.